Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Kellen here from Droid Life. Today, just going to walk through quickly Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1 on Verizon, also on Verizon's 4G LTE network. This is the first tablet of all of them that includes iPad, Zoom, anything to run on Verizon's 4G LTE network. Remember, it was supposed to be the Zoom. That was supposed to be first, but we all know the story of that. So anyway, let's just talk Tab today and let's basically get right into it. I did want to show you the Wi-Fi version that we got at I/O that's also available in stores. Is basically the same thing. They did move a couple buttons around, but essentially same build, but they managed to throw in a 4G LTE chip in there and keep it incredibly thin, and yeah, great tablet. So anyway, let's jump into the box and show you what we got. Here's the tab. It's again 10.1 inch front camera, rear camera, 16 gig. This version is 16 gig. I don't know if you can see that, 16 gig. There's the 4G LTE logo again, Samsung, Verizon. This is the white version. It also comes in metallic gray, I believe they're calling it. You can see there on the back camera with a flash. Microphone down here. Also, there's basically your charging port. On the right side, we do have a speaker. Flip it over to the left side, and this is where they've changed it a little bit from the Wi-Fi edition. We do have a speaker, which is standard, but we also have our power and lock switch and our volume rocker on the side. On the top, you have your micro SIM slot. So remember, these are not using regular SIMs like are in the Thunderbolt. It's using a brand new micro SIM, which Verizon's gonna go to fully 100% towards the beginning of 2012. And there's your headphone jack. So to give you a comparison to the Wi-Fi version, you can see no SIM slot on the Wi-Fi version, and then on the Wi-Fi version we have our volume rocker and power up there. Otherwise though, not a lot of differences, right? So you can see on the side we got power rocker with the 4G version, not on the Wi-Fi. Speakers in the same spot, charging same spot, microphone, all that stuff. So, you probably want to see, you can see they're identical thickness from what I can tell. Okay, so anyway, put the Wi-Fi version away. Let's go ahead and power this beast on, and also pull the plastic off, and let's get the box out of the way a little bit. And here's your 4G LTE boot animation. Pretty snazzy, right? So as I pretty much always do when I do unboxings, I went in and cheated, added my Gmail account already, downloaded the speed test app, so you guys don't have to watch me download and load things and cut video and all that. We just, we make it simple for you guys. So here we go, stock Honeycomb Android 3.1, not 3.2, also not with the TouchWiz UX update that the Wi-Fi version receives. So if you pick one of these up from Verizon, you get it stock still. So stock is your thing. You don't want TouchWiz UX. This would be the one to pick up, since the Wi-Fi version will prompt you to update pretty much immediately right now. So anyway, Honeycomb, standard fare, 5 screens. You guys have seen this before probably 100 times. Your standard widgets, previews. I mean, it's Honeycomb, right? We could do a walkthrough of Honeycomb, but I don't feel like we really need to. I will show you maybe some wallpapers. See if they got anything different in here. Wallpapers, home screen. I would say no. Those look like all the same from the Wi-Fi version. Live wallpapers, nothing new in there either. So, it's basically bare bones Honeycomb. We go ahead and hit up the app drawer. This is the first thing I noticed, and it's kind of crazy or sort of laughable that this is the first thing I noticed, but let's see if you guys notice it. See anything weird with the apps that come, I'll give it away if I say it's preloaded on there? Anyone see any bloatware on there? There really isn't. I mean, there's Quick Office, but I believe Samsung has a deal with Quick Office because that's on the Wi-Fi version. And then we have Media Hub, which is Samsung. Speed Test I put on there. I'm not seeing any bloatware. So is Verizon changing up their stance on bloatware? Is it Samsung? What's the deal? I mean, I know a lot of apps aren't built for Honeycomb yet, but the Zoom has bloatware, and there's nothing on this. It means bare bones Honeycomb right here. And this is straight from Verizon, out of the box. So anyway, just had to point that out. Thought that was fantastic. Let's go ahead and jump into Well, as you can see right there, Verizon 4G logo right there. You can see I'm not getting full 4 bars here, so when we do speed tests, they are going to be a little slow. Did want to show you that 4G logo on a tablet, kind of cool. Let's go ahead and jump into settings about tablet just to get this stuff out of the way. And you can see there Android 3.1, so we're not on 3.2 again, like I said. Just doesn't have TouchWiz, so it hasn't been messed with. If we go into storage, you can see I do have the 16 gig version, 13 gig available. Okay, let's go back, and what you probably want to see is the speed test. So the speed test app obviously hasn't been built for tablets, so it's going to look a little odd. And I ran this when I first got it, and I didn't get crazy scores because, like I said, I don't have full 4 bars here, but it still was cooking along, except for today. Oh, there we go, picking up speed now. I want to say I hit about 8 as a high. Again, not full 4 bars. You know, this coverage could be a little spotty in my house here in Portland. Yeah, you can see the upload's not anywhere near where they should be. So we'll do this test again when we get into a full coverage zone, I should say, to give you guys a better idea of how fast this 4G LTE is. I mean, that's still faster than, you know, your 3G. Let's just run it one more time just for fun. Oh. I would say it's probably not doing well because it's pulling up a Wichita, Kansas. Let's go ahead and stop that. Sorry about this, folks. Oh, no, it says we're in Portland. Let's try a different Portland server. Try one more time. See what we get. Apologies again. That would be much better. So you can see we're cruising over 10 megabits per second. Upload 7.8. Okay, so that's much better. I feel much better now that I know that I was running on a Kansas server when I live in Oregon. So anyway, speed's incredible. You're not going to find speeds like that on anybody else's tablet. It's faster than most people's Wi-Fi. Yeah, so this is Samsung Galaxy Tab. We'll run benchmarks, you know, we'll show you all that good stuff. We'll do a full review, let you know if you should choose this, you know, over, say, maybe just the Wi-Fi version. I do believe this is $600 on 2-year contract. You know, that's sort of a steep price, but we'll see if it's worth it once we do a full walkthrough of it. So anyway, we're Droid Life. We'll have more coverage of the 4G LTE Samsung Galaxy Tab on Verizon and at the blog. We're Droid Life. Peace.